Hey, I'm Eric Hunter,
Hi, I'm Clarissa Barraza.
and we're going to talk about resonance healing with pendulums.
Yay.
Yeah, so this is a new course that Clarissa and I are presenting to you, and we're really excited about this new program because it deals with integrating pendulums with the law of attraction. And basically what we noticed was that the law of attraction would sometimes work really well for us, and other times it would not seem to work so well. And it seemed to boil down to your personal vibration, which largely consists of, your thoughts and your feelings. So your head and your heart. And what happens is if your thinking and feeling is not in alignment, or if it's not in resonance, if it's not in tune with each other, your thoughts will contradict the way you feel. So let me just give you an example. Like, let's say you want to manifest money and abundance. So they say you have to get into a vibrational state of abundance and money so that you can attract it. You can get into the vibrational state that will bring money into your life. And let's say that your car is old and broken down and practically falling apart and you can't afford to repair it. So right there, even though you think you want to get abundance, every time you go into your car, you're not going to feel abundant. You're going to feel like my car is about to fall apart and I might, this is really bad and I can't even repair it. So there's going to be a conflict there between thinking and feeling. You're not going to be able to maintain that state of feeling abundant because you're going to feel like you're a fraud because you're like, well, if I was really truly abundant, I wouldn't be driving this car that's about to fall apart. Or maybe it could be something too, like around money, like you think you want to get more money, but then you feel that it's wrong to get money, or you feel that money is bad, or that money is the root of all evil, or that people who have money are greedy, or something like that. So then you have this conflict between thinking and feeling that will just totally block abundance from coming in. So what we realize is that with the pendulum, you can address this on an energetic level so that you don't have to actually, consciously be aware of your your thinking and feeling. You can think what you want, and then you can use the pendulum to help energetically influence your feelings so that your thinking and feeling gets into resonance or alignment. And you want to talk about that a little bit, Clarissa?
Yeah, I mean, it's marrying the two concepts of the law of attraction and pendulum healing together, and it seems that over the years, studying both, um, and the heart mind connection is it's like the pendulums were the missing link. So it gave us a tool to be able to harmonize everything so that everything is in congruence and in alignment, and it shifts the energy so that there's no longer that tug of war going on inside of you. So it was wonderful when it all came together, because just playing with it in the beginning, there was a huge shift, and I noticed the power of it and how what we were onto something.
Yeah,
so
totally.
so when I
Totally.
brought it, to you as an idea, and we were able to make this happen, it was like, wow, this is powerful. So it's really exciting because I know there's a lot of both of those things happening in our world, but this kind of brings it together. So um
Yeah,
yeah.
totally. I mean, my
Yeah.
experience with it, both being the receiver of these healings and also doing them for other people, is that like it's super cool because you don't need to put in the effort.
Yeah.
Like in the past, I'd be doing law of attraction work and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to maintain a positive vibration. I'm going to, keep this vibration really high. And then I would get in my car and someone would like cut me off in traffic and my vibration would immediately go down. I'm like, no, I spent like the whole last week trying to maintain this vibration. It was like super stressful. But with this, like life can happen and the energy has already been influenced. So yeah, you can have a normal, appropriate response to the ups and downs of life, but it's not going to throw your vibration off on that issue. That's one thing I've seen.
Right.
And then, we've been doing it for ourselves, for other people, and getting results with both. you know, so like that's super cool. You can do this for others. Then also it's like you can do it for whole groups of people. And yeah, I mean, it's just, it's, and then you can do it for like, you know, things like physical manifestations, like, yeah, I want a new car or I want money or something, but you could also do it for things that are not physical, like emotions, relationships, you know, having some kind of experience in life. So it's just amazing all the different applications of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It has a ripple effect. When you work with one person or one situation, it seems to affect everyone around that situation
Oh
and
yeah, that's
bring
so, yeah, you
everything
were I mean, yeah,
into,
we've seen
yeah,
that. And like that one example you gave me was so amazing where like that one person was like starting to benefit and then everyone else was like starting to benefit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what,
It's
yeah,
all
that's so
connected.
cool about this because we always do it for the highest good of all concerned. So that
Mhm.
literally means that it's going to be for your highest good or their highest good and the highest good of everyone else. So it's like you're not even just doing this for your own egoic reasons. You're like, you are in one sense, but then you're also benefiting everyone else who's in your orbit.
Yeah,
So it's like a total win-win situation,
yeah,
which is just amazing. And it's so cool how that happens.
yeah. It's beautiful to watch because you see her, you do something and then all of a sudden you see how the dots connect. So I might do a
Mm,
healing for a family member and it might affect their spouse, and then you kind of see everybody's situations changing and shifting, and it's really cool to see how doors open, things are seen that weren't seen before. It's recognition of possibilities is there, and then it gets you really excited because you want more, you want to do more.
yeah. Yeah, I know it's addictive. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
I also love too
Yeah.
how it comes in so many different ways. So
Hmm.
like once you do this work and it magnetizes you, it's like, well, yes, it could just like show up at your doorstep, or maybe like someone will come to you and give you an idea, or maybe you'll realize some potential that you always had, or it's something that was in your like floating
Yeah.
around your sphere, but you just didn't even think about it or know it was possible, even though it was right there staring you in the face. So it's so
Yeah.
cool how there's not a single way that the things manifest. Cause like, I think a lot of times, I don't know about you, but like when I was studying law of attraction, I would be like, okay, I'm going to get a new car and it's going to just show up in my driveway tomorrow. You know, it's like,
Right.
no, there are actually many different ways a new car could come in. It's like, you know, maybe
Yeah.
someone will say to you, hey, I'm going overseas and I can't take my car. Do you want to buy it for really cheap? You know, or maybe someone will just gift you a car, or maybe like you'll get a new job that pays more money. Now you can afford to get a new car. Or maybe you'll like be like, wait a minute, I actually have money saved and I can afford to get a used vehicle or a new vehicle. What am I thinking? I don't need to suffer anymore. I can just do it. So there are many different ways it can manifest, and that's something
Yeah.
cool that like
Yeah.
you pointed out to me. And then
Yeah.
when I started noticing that, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was key when you just said that. I don't need to suffer anymore. It's like there's almost a sense of freedom that comes
Yeah,
from all this too,
totally.
because when you know that you can actually have a say so of how
Yeah, totally.
what you can do to kind of help yourself, it gives you a sense of empowerment and peace at the same time. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And yeah, another thing related to that I've been seeing is that like with several of these healings that were really successful, like the person did a lot of groundwork. They really laid a foundation for the manifestation to happen, but the thinking and feeling were not in alignment. So it just wasn't happening, but it's so subtle because they thought
Yeah.
that they wanted it. They spent a ton of effort setting up all these different things to make it happen, and it just wasn't happening. And then once that thinking and feeling got into alignment, it was just like the floodgates opened.
Hmm.
So, but that's really empowering because if you're not aware of it and you don't even know this subtle thing of the thinking and feeling not being matched, even though you think you want it, or you might even feel that you want it, it's actually not in alignment, but it's just such a subtle thing. And it's really hard to like get at. And otherwise, you just feel like a victim, like, hey, I've done everything to make this a success. Why isn't it working? Like, what is going on here? you know, and then you do a little bit of pendulum on it, and then all of a sudden everything just starts lining up. So it's so empowering when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so that was something I just noticed related to that with the empowerment piece. So
yeah, absolutely.
well, we are super excited to bring this program to you. It's been like a passion project for us. So if you are interested in this, please go to my website, pendulumalchemy.com, and please click on the courses button and scroll down, and you'll see it's called Resonance Healing with Pendulums. And you just click that link and it will take you to the sign up page. We have a very detailed description of the course and the benefits of this program. And we have like an FAQs section, you know, like for example, can beginners do this? Absolutely yes. All you need to know how to do is do a basic pendulum command, and ideally you have a healing pendulum and you can do this. All right. Another thing is that this course is pre-recorded. You can watch it anytime you want. You can study it as you go through, and you get a lot of support in the course. So me and Clarissa are in there. We're answering your questions as you post them. And we've also created really nice handouts that are very user-friendly and easy to use. And we break this whole process down step by step, and we walk you through every step so you know exactly what to do. And you know, if you get confused at all, you just post a question and we'll respond right away. And so we've got you supported there. And the other students in the program too are also going to be posting, so you'll get to see what they say and you'll get to learn from them as well. So super exciting. As we said, you can do this for yourself. You can do this for other people. You can even do this for like, you know, groups of people. You can do it for animals too, even if you wanted to. Like this has such wide application that it's super fun and super exciting. So we really got you covered in the course. There's little bios about us. You can learn more about us. Clarissa does offer this as a service as well. And yeah, so please check it out. And then let us know too, if you have any questions, just send us an email or a message on Facebook. You can reach out to either me or Clarissa, you know, on Facebook, or you can just send me an email or whatever, and we'll gladly answer any questions you have. So thanks a lot for watching this video. We're really excited to share this protocol with you, and we look forward to seeing you in the course and hearing about your epic resonant healing success stories.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
Thanks.
bye everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.